It's time for Around the Ozarks News, brought to you by the Springfield Greene County Park Board, Kitchen Land USA, and Thompson Sales. Here are your hosts, Ethan and Sarah Forhetz.
Hey, good morning to you on Tuesday. We're moving this week through, and we've got a lot of news to tell you about, so let's do that now.
All right. Springfield's Deputy Superintendent of Operations, Travis Shaw, is on paid leave and has been for about a month and a half. So far, SPS hasn't said why or if or when he's expected to return or not. He's been with SPS since 2017. If you get a text from the Missouri Department of Transportation, it is a scam. MoDOT does not send out text, but someone, a scammer, has been posing as that organization and talking about outstanding fees from MoDOT or the Department of Revenue. Just delete that text. Do not reply. You can report it as spam.
Man, those scam texts are everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah. And also the number of calls I now get on my phone that are bogus. Huh?
Do yours not block them automatically?
No, it does not. It says likely spam.
Oh, and then you have a choice?
Yes. And then also, what else?
Mine will, I've told it to get rid of spam, so it'll just send it. It'll just
spam calls.
It's likely spam than it is
text.
spam in my book.
Oh, and my cell phone signal. Sorry. I was thinking while you were talking, I apologize.
Yeah, that is
my cell phone signal is also terrible.
All of a sudden. But I talked to other people who have the same company and they're struggling as well.
Yes.
I don't get it. I don't know how you go from good cell coverage to crappy cell coverage.
It's a fight for airspace.
It's insanity.
It's a fight for airspace. That's what it is. You've worked in
company.
television. You know how that goes.
It should have airspace. It's a major company. It's one of the big dogs. Where's the airspace?
Right.
Okay. Back to the news.
Back to your regularly scheduled news program
that was
now.
Pretty early on for a little bit of a mini rant. Usually we hold those to later in the
Yeah. And by we, he means he, just for the record.
Oh, listen, you've been on some rants. I had to talk you off the ledge a few times.
That's true.
All right, back to the news. If you have a child at the Boys and Girls Club of Springfield, the organization is now providing food for kids during the summer month when school is not in session, like now. It's paid for with federal taxpayer dollars from now through August 8. All children 18 years and younger are welcome. No registration required to be part of this. If your child needs assistance, you can call the Boys and Girls Clubs for their scheduled meal times and find out more about that. And then tomorrow has been a long time coming. Construction is set to kick off on the Jefferson Avenue Footbridge. Yeah. Remember how long we've been talking about that?
Yeah.
9 years or
long
so?
Long time, yes.
At least 9 years. Longer than that, actually, but 9 years since it's been shut down. There's going to be a ceremony out there right near the bridge by the C Street Market Pavilion. You'll see it out there. 10:30 in the a.m. tomorrow. That bridge has been closed since 2016, deemed unsafe for walkers. It is now being rehabilitated, raised, and reconstructed right over the railroad tracks there, and then should be ready to reopen early next year. So it's about a year-long project, maybe a little less, but it kicks off officially tomorrow morning.
It's exciting.
Okay. Yeah. A fan favorite, the Taste of SOMO, and I hope that people walk it once it's done. You know what I mean?
I'm going to walk it. I will walk it. I will walk it.
You're going to walk it?
Yeah.
I
will. No, I'm serious. I will, because I've actually I covered this because it's been going on for so long that you'll remember that I covered this kind of a lot of times.
Yeah.
So I feel very I'm committed.
Committed. Yeah, you're going to walk it once.
Probably once, yes. Just because I'm not up there anymore. I mean,
for a ceremonial
it's a rare
walk.
occasion. Yeah, I'm going to do the ceremonial walk. It's the obligatory ceremonial walk that's been 9 years coming.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm sure everybody on C Street does as well. My hope is that all the ceremonial walks aren't going to be over within 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then nobody walks it again. I don't know what the traffic's going to be like on it. I hope it's great and is solving a problem, because it's
great is no. I don't think it's meant to be totally functional, for the use. It's the nostalgia. And what I've learned is there is a place for nostalgia.
Well, yeah, but the
Because it's
cost
hard
of
for
this
me
thing.
to actually think that that is a true statement. But what I've learned being married to you, for instance, being a sister to my sister, one of my sisters, who's very, sentimental, like there's some value in that. That's what I've learned.
There is some value in that. I agree with that.
There you go.
But I'm
That's what we're
trying
gonna do.
I'm looking up the cost real quick. Do you remember the cost of this thing?
Oh, it's millions. It's
Like
millions.
close
I
to
don't remember the cost.
20?
There's a lot of stories that people put the cost. I don't always put the cost, to be honest with
Oh,
you. You know why?
okay.
Because it's like just like this random. It's just like I can't quantify that. You know what I'm saying? That's hard to quantify for me. You could tell me it was 2 million. You could tell me it was 20 million, and I'd be like, great, cool. So we're already paying for it. Okay. You know what I mean? It's done. Move on, move along. You're killing the time. Ready, set, go.
Is that right?
Yeah. You're losing the
All right.
audience. I'm about to sing Jeopardy. Move on.
All right.
You're going
Well,
to
I'd
force
like
me
to
to
know
do
the cost.
it.
I'll continue to do that while you're talking here. A
Do.
fan favorite, Taste of SOMO, has been postponed because of cost. Now that you mention it,
Mhm.
food prices are too high, so it's a popular thing around Springfield. Taste of SOMO. Typically, restaurants in downtown Springfield are part of it, but this year, the Downtown Springfield Association, the organizer, is postponing it, saying that they hope the prices are down in the fall so they can have it yet again. So no
Yeah.
Taste of SOMO, at
Yeah,
least
you
right
don't want
now.
restaurants to lose money on it. It should be a good thing for them because they give a lot away. It's like sampling,
Of
taste
course.
of, in
Of
other
course.
words, going to get samples from each of the stations
Yep.
with restaurants. So, yeah. Okay, we told you about the new Burl facility in Marshfield, and it is now open and taking clients at 1069 Banning Street. Those in need can find addiction recovery services, plus adult and youth outpatient, adult and youth psychiatry, telehealth services. The new clinic is just off I-44, so likely more convenient for Marshfield residents and all of the surrounding communities beyond as well. This
Good.
is fun. Republic is getting another new restaurant. It's going to be called the Himalayan Grill and Bar on Highway 60 East. This is a Nepalese and Indo-Chinese restaurant. This is another one that I would like to try.
Yeah.
It's going to be opening just in the coming weeks. They don't have the exact date, but soon and very soon. One of the owners, in fact, moved here from Nepal in 2015. So I feel like it's going to be authentic. And I'm
I can
excited
tell
about
you
it.
this, I've never had Nepalese cuisine before in my life.
Have you not? I think I have, but maybe
Where
not.
would you have had that? You
I
haven't
don't
been to
know. I
Nepal.
lived in DC for a year of my life
Okay.
there. And I did enjoy going to a bunch of different restaurants and different churches. It was two things that we did while I was there.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I was sad to see it's replacing Rocco's in Republic, which I was sad to see
I
it
was
go.
upset about that too. I like Rocco's and Republic. I mean, I don't live in Republic, so I don't get to the Rocco's a lot. But believe it or not, we've actually eaten there several times, considering the
Well,
fact that we don't live in Republic.
I was looking at when it closed, and it closed early May, and I was thinking, man, I must have been there. I went to lunch with a coworker. It must have been right before they closed, maybe the week
Huh.
that they closed, and I had no idea. But I do
Wow.
like Rocco's, so I'm
Okay. For
sad to
some
see
reason,
it
I thought
go.
it was open through June, but maybe I'm wrong about that.
Well, maybe they
Anyway.
posted that they were gonna close in May, but I saw something about May 8th or 9th or something.
Okay.
Well, it's a bummer, but all right, out with the old and in with the new, I suppose, in
Yeah.
Republic. Hey, if you have an executive membership at Costco, you'll soon have more hours to shop there. At the end of this month, Costco is going to start opening at 9 in the a.m. for those of us who are upper level members.
Are we upper
And
level members? You said of
we are.
us.
We are.
I'm an upper level member at Costco.
Yes, you most certainly are.
Well, I feel really fancy. I could
Yeah.
do all my life there, either Costco or Sam's Club, depending on what I'm going for, of
We're
course.
also
And I mean
executive.
food, I mean clothing, I mean shoes. Like what else? Produce? What
That's
do
true.
you need?
Samples take care of lunch right there.
Shampoo? things of this nature?
We do most of our weekly shopping at Costco and Sam's.
Yeah.
So we have those memberships because they pay you back. The memberships, as much as we spend there in a year, the membership pays for itself.
Yeah, that's true. I do have a soapbox. I didn't mean to. It was accidental. It wasn't planned. I would really like it if Sam's Club gas would actually compete with Costco. I don't care if your prices, Sam's Club, are lower than Costco's, which they're not, by the way, on the gas. But who engineered the gas pumps is what I would like to know. He needs to find a different line of work.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
At Sam's Club?
Yes.
The gas
pumps?
Pump is a problem for you?
The setup of the pumps.
Oh, how they don't have enough?
No, the setup of the pumps. Which way are you supposed to come in? Which way are you supposed to go out?
Oh, at the one on Sunshine. All right, for those of you not following along like me, she's talking about on Sunshine. There is a problem.
Yeah,
because
the one that competes with Costco. The one on El Camino Alto doesn't even try to compete with Costco. Their gas is always way higher because Costco's too far away. I'm talking about competition. We're talking about competitors. The only competition that Costco has is the Sam's that's closest to it. The other one, they're an outlier. They're not trying to compete. It's clear by their gas prices. Okay. What I'm saying is somebody was paid to engineer those gas pumps. I would like to know if that guy still has a job or not.
It is a terrible setup. There's always a traffic jam there. And that's why I will drive. I told you this the other day. We were in the car. I was going there to get gas. You said, why don't you go to Sam's? I said, because you can't get in and out of there. So I drive to Costco.
No, I can't get in or out of there because I follow the rules. You, sir, can get in and out of there because you don't follow the rules.
No,
you drive in the wrong way. Then you stretch the thing over the car, which is fine. It's made to do so. But like, I feel like if anybody could get into Sam's Club, it would be you. When I say, why don't you go to Sam's Club? I mean, I wouldn't go to Sam's Club, but you, sir, could and you would. Sorry, another soapbox. I didn't even know this one was coming. Listen, the other night, my friend was at the concert out at Thunder Ridge. And of course, it took forever to get out of the parking lot to get home. And I was like, well, that's because you didn't ride with Ethan. Because if you rode with Ethan, he would go like through the median, over the mountain, through the hill, splash through the water, and then somehow wind up back on 65. Do you remember this? And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so uncomfortable. Like you're breaking every rule. And then people started following you.
I don't remember that specifically, but listen,
everyone was like writing home about how awful the traffic was after the Garth Brooks concert. Ethan's like, I was back on the highway within 32 seconds. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, because you didn't sit in the line. You didn't sit in the line of people that you were supposed to sit in line with.
Well, sometimes common sense rules. Actually, it rules a lot with me. So I'm going to do what works.
Anyway.
But I will say back to the Sam's Club thing real fast. You can't even, it doesn't make sense to pull in the opposite way and use the thing across the car, because if you're pulling in the opposite way, you don't have to do that. But anyway, they're long enough at Sam's where you can pull it across the car. And
and they're long enough at Costco too.
But stop talking.
My point is, I feel like you would have gotten right in.
No, because there's so much traffic there. It's all jammed in that area. There's no way to do it.
Anyway.
It's impossible.
I feel like our tangent might have them redo their pumps, which is actually good for the consumer. And the reason is because right now, Costco, it's not even in the same league as you. They are far beyond and above. So even if I had to pay a couple more cents for gas per gallon, I'd do it.
Yeah,
I'd do it. Time
We've
is
belabored
money.
this long enough, but yes, the Costco gas pumps are done properly. Sam's Club is not doing well in that department. Okay,
all right,
so anyway,
moving right
Costco
along.
will have an extra hour on Saturdays for all members, not just the highfalutin members who are upper level folks. Tomorrow, it's time for another midweek matinee at the Gilloys. The movie is Twister. Shows it tomorrow afternoon. 1 o'clock is when doors open. The show starts promptly at 2 p.m. Seniors 60 and older get in free, and you get some kind of deal where you get popcorn and a drink. It's a nice deal.
Little combo ticket. Also tomorrow, another free concert at noon in Founders Park. This is put on by the Springfield Greene County Park Board and the Downtown Springfield Community Improvement District. So this Wednesday, tomorrow, they will be featuring Springfield Little Theater's Yes Troop, the YES Troop. Bring your lunch and enjoy the show. Also this week on Thursday, the 7th annual Juneteenth celebration, also at Founders Park in Springfield. That one is from noon to 7. There will be food, festivities, lots of live music, a lot of different musicians going to be down there, speakers, and much more. This event is free and open to the community on Thursday.
Okay, and we got a contest.
Yes, at aroundtheozarks.com. Don't forget, go register. We are drawing winners every single week to go down to the Adventure Seekers Branson, and it's a family 4-pack. So it's not just you. You can take 3 of your friends or family members, get in for free, and have lots and lots of fun. Good times to be had.
It's a great place. Kids will love it. Parents will be thrilled that they were there as well. And I did a little research here in my downtime, and the Jefferson Avenue Footbridge, $13 million price tag.
There you go.
So, I'm not saying it's not worth it. I'm just saying I hope it's worth it. I hope people use
I'm saying that it is the price of nostalgia.
Well, all right.
One step at a time across that bridge. You know?
All right. Good enough.
All right, y'all.
Wrap it up.
I didn't even know I was fired up today. I didn't start that way.
Man,
I felt very calm. Very calm.
This is what I deal with at home every day, people.
Good thing you married up. All right. Have a good one. See you tomorrow.